Hollywood, what are you doing? Why do you have to keep remaking these 80s movies? It's not working. Red Dawn stars Chris Hemsworth, Josh Hutcherson, Josh Peck. It also stars Adrianne Palicki and that fembot chick from Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen. You know the chick that chokes Shia LaBeouf out and tries to have sex with him? This movie's a remake of the 80s, not necessarily a classic, but the really good 80s movie Red Dawn that starred Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Charlie Sheen, Leah Thompson. And that was a very strong 80s movie about Russians invading America, and these kids, these teenagers, have to fight back, and it worked. This one does not come close, okay? This is bad. The first little bit I liked, it was fine. The whole invasion, you see them coming in, I thought it was pretty neat. It was a good scene. And then all of a sudden, once they get out into the woods to escape and try to set up their whole little rebellion, the Wolverines, that whole thing, once it goes there on, it just, boom, the movie just goes dead. All the core relationships you had in the original movie, like Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen as the brothers, they were good. They had good chemistry. In this one, Chris Hemsworth and Josh Peck fight like an old married couple. They're just bickering constantly. It was so annoying. And Josh Peck is an idiot. It's not necessarily his fault. You know, I like him in, he was good in Drake and Josh. He was good in The Whackness. I like him in Drillbit Taylor, if you've seen that movie. Like, I think he's a good enough actor, but his character sucks in this. I think he wasn't exactly directed the best, so the acting felt a little weak. And my God, the writing for that character, he sucks. He's a whiny little bastard that cares about nothing but trying to get his girlfriend back, who's the little toothpick fembot from Transformers 2. I don't like her. What's worse is he's like jeopardizing their mission and everything, putting all their lives at risk because he keeps trying to get her. And it's like, come on. That character was written horribly. Chris Hemsworth, I like him. He's a good actor. He's awesome as Thor, among other things. Him, for the most part, he's really good, except for him and Josh Peck. Because all they do is fight, and all he does when he fights, he yells at him, gets mad no matter what, usually, and then just shoves him over, and like, oh yeah? Poof, you're on the ground, I win. It's just like he felt like just a big bully. Then Josh Hutcherson, you know, he's a good actor. Not even close, though. Like, see Thomas Howell in the original movie, the guy who gets, like, shell-shocked and becomes a Wolverine, just a great warrior and stuff. Josh Hutcherson ain't even close to that character. That character's not even written the same or nothing. All the old characteristics are gone. These people just, they're there to stand around, shoot some guns, and some of them shouldn't. Adrianne Palicki, I like her. I know she's in that new G.I. Joe movie. She's fine. Whatever. But Isabel Lucas, who's the fembot from Transformers 2, I keep referring to her as that. I'm sorry, but she, oh my God, she should not be in this movie. I don't think she's a very good actress. And you know what? She should not be shooting guns. There's a scene when Josh Hutcherson's holding a little machine gun and he shoots it and it like flies in the air. I feel like if she held a machine gun, she'd go flying back. There's a part where she has an RPG. She would fire that thing and then she would fly out through the wall of the other room. She is a little toothpick. She would not survive in this. And the places the story goes is just, in the original, they go into the mountains and they're there for months. They have to survive. It's all rough. The girls in this, they look like they just came from the spa. Like, they don't look rough or anything. They don't look like they've been living in the woods for months. And the pacing in this movie, it feels like a lot of montage where it's like, well, were they there for like a week? It might have been months, I don't know. It's just the pacing was off. Everything felt montage. The action, there's a little bit too much shaky cam. They're trying to emulate the Bourne movies. It bothers me. And, oh my God. Where the story goes and what they do with some of these characters, Chris Hemsworth, where they go with his character, I thought actually sucked because whatever they do with his character just doesn't work. And Josh Peck's character, there's a part where they kind of want to set him up to be like Chris Hemsworth, to be like a great leader like Chris Hemsworth is. And like, no, Josh Peck, he's a whiny bastard who cares about his girlfriend only. You want him to try to be like that type of leader, he'll get killed within minutes. And this movie, it just sucks. It sucks. It's bad, okay? It had such promise at the beginning because I was actually liking it, and then it just falls dead. And the whole thing of North Koreans invading the US, I think it's kind of preposterous, you know? And they don't even really explain why. There's like a little scene where this guy's giving a speech like, I hate America because of this. And the end of this movie ends so crappy. It's like in the original movie, you get that they kind of, their little revolution against these terrorists kind of caused the end of the war slightly. Like in their area in Colorado, they put up such an uprising they actually have to leave, and then ends up causing to the end of the war everywhere else. In this one, it's like, well, they killed some people and it doesn't really help much, and in fact, the movie doesn't even show you how it ends or anything. It's like, yeah, we're gonna keep fighting because nothing really happened. We've been killing people for like an hour and a half and nothing happened. It's like, with all the stuff you did, it literally ends with them, well, we're still gonna go to war. You have no clue what happens? Well, that's just great. I don't like this movie. It's a bad remake. I'd give it a C-, just so poor. If you like this review, like or subscribe. Tell me what's your least favorite Hollywood remake ever. I mean, there's so many. I mean, good remakes, you can find a couple, but bad ones, there's a giant list. And there's some that are coming up still. They're doing, I think they might still be making a Scarface remake, which is retarded. Why would you dare do that? They're remaking Point Break. That actually might become my least favorite, because Point Break, kind of a cheesy action movie that I really like, and they want to remake it. You bastard. I would probably say the worst Hollywood remake ever. It's a horror remake. It's Friday the 13th. That movie sucks. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.